I wanna hear you say that you only want me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is pretty late right now. It's about 10:45 and I'm actually getting ready to deep clean my fridge. I haven't deep cleaned it in a while. This summer has been just so busy for us, and so I've really kind of fallen behind on getting things deep cleaned as regularly as I usually do. So I definitely need to get this done. I do wipe it down, you know, occasionally like as needed, but I haven't pulled everything out in quite a while and just like deep cleaned all the shelves and everything. So I figured I would give myself a little bit of motivation by filming this for you guys, and in the process I will hopefully give you guys a lot of cleaning motivation to go ahead and just tackle those deep cleaning projects that you're kind of lacking in motivation. If you're anything like me, you just need as much motivation as you can get. So let's go ahead and get on into it. So to start out, I of course wanted to just take everything out of the fridge and start with a clean slate so that I was able to clean everything out and wipe everything down. As you can see, I definitely needed to go to the store because mostly all we have is like condiments and things like that and just a little bit of produce. So I definitely need to go restock all of our produce. So I'm planning to go to the store this week and hopefully film a haul for you guys. I definitely need to go to Costco this week, and I also need to go and get some produce. So I'm planning to have at least one haul out for you guys this week. If you watch my grocery hauls, let me know in the comments below which ones are your favorite. Do you like when I go to Costco and bulk shop, or do you just like our weekly grocery shop where I share our meal plan, or kind of like the more specialty grocery shopping trips when I go to places like Sprouts and Trader Joe's? I would just love to know which ones your favorite are, so leave me a comment down below.
I've got you.
So our fridge, as you can see, is a little bit different than a lot of fridges. The top is of course just a regular refrigerator, and then the bottom is actually a freezer. You have two freezer sections on the bottom, but the right one can actually be changed into a fridge if you want. So that is the biggest reason why we got this fridge, and I really love it. We do have a deep freezer out in the garage, so that is where we keep a ton of our frozen foods, but this way we get a lot more refrigerator space, which really helps out since we do eat a lot of produce. And then the bottom left side we just left as a freezer, and that's where I keep things that I use almost every day, like our frozen veggies and also our frozen fruits that we make smoothies with. So once I got all of the food taken out, I just wanted to go through the entire fridge and just kind of wipe it down with a dry rag, and that way I can just wipe out any crumbs or anything that's left in the fridge. And then once the fridge is all wiped out, I'm actually going to take my Caldrea all-purpose spray, and this is in the scent Sea Salt Neroli. I really love this stuff. I have not smelled anything that smells quite so good, but I am just spraying it throughout my fridge, and then I'm just going to wipe it down with a microfiber cloth. Now if you've watched my videos before, you might have heard me talk about how I do not like the feel of microfiber cloths. I feel like they stick to my fingers and I just can't stand them. But I've actually heard really good things about the Grove Collaborative ones, so reluctantly I just decided to try them recently, and I actually love them. They do not bother my hands at all. They definitely don't really stick to my fingers like all the other microfiber cloths I've tried, so I am such a big fan of these. Whenever I've talked about this before, a lot of you have told me that you actually don't like microfiber cloths either, so if you're the same as me, you guys should try out the Grove Collaborative brand ones. They are amazing. I really love them, and I love that they are reusable too. So as usual, I do have a link to Grove Collaborative in the description box, which will get you a ton of free goodies if it's your first time ordering. I get almost all of my cleaning products from them, and I really love the variety that they have. Alright you guys, no judgment, but this is real life. This is what happens when you don't get around to deep cleaning your stuff. Usually I will wipe this down, but I think this one happened pretty recently. I'm not entirely sure what exactly this is, but it's gross and it needs to get cleaned up. So to clean up all of the shelves and drawers, I am just using the Method dish soap in the lime and sea salt scent, and I really love this stuff. I've been using this stuff for a while and I am almost completely out of it, so I'm excited to actually try a new scent even though I love it so much. Let me know if you guys are like me, and once you finish a cleaning product, even if you love the scent, you're just excited to try a new one, or if you are just a creature of habit and you just love to stick to whatever you like. For the sea salt neroli scent, I really will just stick to that one mostly. But for my dish soaps, that's where I really try and venture out and try the new scents because I just love trying something new. And also, if you guys have any recommendations of what I should try next, leave me a comment down below different ones that you like. I am just excited to try any scents that you recommend to me. I just feel like having good smelling cleaning products actually makes me enjoy cleaning more, so I am always excited to try something new. I cannot wait for the fall scents to come out on Grove. I have been waiting. I am so excited to get that apple cider back into my house, and I really want to try the pumpkin scent. I've heard kind of mixed reviews, so if you've smelled it at Target or anywhere, let me know what you think of that stuff because I cannot wait to smell it.
But who am I kidding, please now? I gotta realize that you
So once I got all of the bins and drawers washed up, I just dried them off with a cloth and put them back into the fridge.
So understand what we could do around the world, say to Peru. We lie in bed till it's PM, eating breakfast when it's dark again.
And then I really like to clean my glass shelves with my e-cloth just to make sure there's no streaks on them, and I'm really starting with something completely clean. So I'm just using the dish towel that I had used to dry off the bins with, and I'm just getting it wet with water and then just wiping down all of my glass shelves with it. And then I'm following behind it with the e-cloth glass and polishing cloth. I really love this cloth. I swear it's magical. It works so good at leaving no streaks and leaving everything so clean. And I love that it works using just water. Now once the inside of the fridge was completely cleaned out and wiped down, I am just returning all of our food back into the fridge where it belongs and kind of trying to get it a little bit organized. I definitely have some work to do in here. I like things to be in bins and containers, and that way I feel like it's just really easy to keep it organized, but hopefully I can find some of those at Ross. I didn't have luck finding any this week, but I'm gonna go back next week and hopefully I can find some. If you like containers and bins like I do, let me know in the comments where you find the best containers at the best prices. I'm always looking for some good organizing containers. And I really quickly just wanted to share this with you guys, but I recently just found these green produce bags, and I have been keeping my produce in them for a few weeks now, and I have been loving it. I promise you, they have been keeping my produce so much fresher for like an entire week or longer instead of going bad within the week. I've definitely noticed they prolong the life of my produce. So if you're like me and you've been kind of looking for something to keep your produce in that helps out with the life of it, I will leave these linked in the description box below. They are really inexpensive, and I just got them on Amazon, and I believe it comes in a pack of 30, so they will last you for a long time. They are also reusable, so as soon as I'm done using them, I will just wash them out, dry them off, and I will continue using them until they tear or rip or something, so I'll definitely get a lot of use out of these. So I really wanted to get up close and personal with my fridge and just show you what it is like if I don't wipe it down like every other day. Normally I would have wiped this down earlier in the day, but I knew I was going to be filming this for you guys tonight, so I just let it go and decided to just wait and show you guys. Let me know that I am not the only person like this that has to wipe down their appliances so often, because I don't even know how it happens, but you can tell exactly where they are getting into the fridge. If you have toddlers and stainless steel appliances, let me know how often you need to clean them, because I really feel like I can't go more than a day or two without wiping them down. You guys, look at this. I just wiped this down with a damp cloth and my E-Cloth glass and polishing cloth. A lot of you guys have taken my recommendation and tried out the E-Cloth glass and polishing cloths, and you guys messaged me saying how amazing they work. I cannot tell you, these things are just magical. They are amazing how well they work, especially on your stainless steel. It works with just water and it will leave 0 streaks, I promise. So now that our fridge is completely clean, I just wanted to go ahead and wipe down our counters just to clean up any mess that was left over from cleaning out the fridge. And again, I am just using the Caldre all-purpose concentrate, and this is still in the sea salt neroli scent. By far my very favorite one, and the cloth I'm using is still the Grove microfiber cloth.
I don't know if it's just a feeling, or if we are about to fall. Yeah, come on.
And one thing that I've been loving to do now that I've been transitioning into using the E-Cloth and the microfiber cloth and just any other reusable cloths is I've actually been getting some little command hooks from the store and putting them inside of my cabinets just to hang up the E-Cloths inside my cabinet so it's out of the way and I don't get that disgusting dirty cloth smell in my kitchen. It just keeps everything smelling nice and looking nice. And the last thing I needed to do was just go ahead and sweep the floor. A little bit of the produce had just kind of fallen onto the floor and I wanted to make sure that it was nice and cleaned up for the night. And normally I would just use the Dyson to clean up the floors, but since it was so late, I didn't want to wake anybody up, so I just decided to use my broom. And our house actually has a central vac system, so I'm able to just kind of sweep it into this little area and it goes right into a canister into our garage, which makes it so convenient to sweep.
Yeah, come on. Hold on to through the storm. And I know love is hard to measure, but with you I can see its form. Yeah.
So that is everything I did to deep clean my fridge, and it just feels so good to know that everything's been pulled out and wiped down and cleaned off, and I can just start fresh in our fridge and it is good to go. So I hope you guys got some good cleaning motivation from this. Be sure to leave me a comment down below saying hi, or even if you have another video request for another cleaning video or even a different kind of video, let me know in the comments below, because I'm always trying to make the content that you guys want to see. And I always make sure to read every single comment. I love reading them and I love just chatting with you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you are not already, and also follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you in my next one.